Would you say you know everything about Deadeye? Because this trait has a lot more than meets the eye. In today's video, I will show you 3 new ways on how to min-max the Deadeye trait to properly snipe the enemy backline. Number 1, where to place your Last Whisper. Have you ever thought about whether it matters where your unit with Last Whisper is standing? If every Deadeye unit on your board is firing at the same time, does this mean that the damage arrives at the same time as well? Well, no. Based on the positioning, some projectiles will arrive before others. If your Last Whisper is on a backliner, then maybe it can make sense to move them to the left or to the right, or even up to the 3rd row to make sure that the projectile that will proc Last Whisper is the first one to arrive. The easiest way to accomplish this is to simply give the Last Whisper to Urgot. Since he only has 2 attack range and will usually be in close proximity to the enemy carries, you can ensure that his Deadeye proc will arrive first, increasing your chances to get a kill. Number 2, who takes the Deadeye emblem? The easy answer for this would be whoever has the most AD, since the trait scales off your attack damage. This tends to make Aatrox into a popular unit for the Deadeye emblem, since his ability grants him a large amount of AD, which will result in more damage. Something that is a lot less discovered is giving the emblem to Bellwith. If Bellwith gets kill credit from the Deadeye proc, then she will leave behind a mark and proceeds to teleport to it because of her passive. This way you can potentially create a setup where Bellwith is wreaking havoc in the enemy backline right after the first Deadeye proc if you have enough damage to take down a unit. Number 3, execute effects. As you might have seen, Ornn items are quite popular in set 9, especially Eternal Winter and Sniper's Focus, but I want to talk about an Ornn item that isn't as popular, the Gold Collector. Something you will see a lot when playing Deadeye is the very annoying fact that most units tend to barely survive the damage. Well, if they end up surviving with less than 12% HP, then the Gold Collector will finish the job for you, executing the unit and potentially also giving you some bonus gold. And the best thing is that the item can still proc even if the effect wasn't needed. Gold Collector is a great opener with Jhin in the early game anyways, and this way you can continue to get value out of the item even in late game. Oftentimes in TFT you can get more out of a trait than you think, so keep your eyes open and you might discover an interaction that can lead you to a fun comp and even some LP. I hope you learned something and see you next time.